Hello again. In this video, we are going to see another example to multiple inheritance. Okay. Also, I am going to write one another example too to show you the another type of inheritance, and that is going to be multi-level inheritance. Don't be afraid. It is going to be so easy because we are almost not going to change anything. Just a couple of code lines. Okay. So to be start, I have prepared another diagram that explains our example. And in this diagram, we are seeing that we are going to have three classes and they are going to be named as first, second, and third classes. To be more readable, I named them like this. Okay, so in these classes, we are going to have only one functions, and the first class function is going to be first class function, and the second one is going to be second class function, and the basically third one is going to be third class function. Okay, so the third class is going to inherit the first and the second classes. Okay, so to write the code, I am opening my Visual Studio and I am starting the coding by including my IOStream library. Okay, and this is going to be followed by using namespace std. Okay, so I am ready to write my functions. So remember that my first class is going to be base class. Okay, so I am commenting here as base class, and I am start typing the class keyword, the name of my class, which is be first, and in here I am going to write public because my function is going to be public and it is not going to return me anything, so I can write void in here, and the name of my function is first class function. Okay, my parentheses, and in this function basically we are not going to do anything. The only thing is we are going to print something to the screen. Okay, I'm writing cout, and to be more key value I am going to be write here that I am belong to first class. Okay, so at the end of it I'm going to write add line. Okay, so my first class is defined in here, and I have one public function that is not going to return anything to me but just something, print something to the screen. Okay, so on the other hand, I need to write my second class, and it is going to be also the base class. So I am coming to my Visual Studio and I am writing base class here as comment, and I am starting typing the class second and my curly braces, and in here this is going to also be the public, and this also is not going to return me anything, so I can write void again, and the second class function, which is my function name, and my curly braces again. So in this function the same thing is going to be happen. I am belong to second class and end line. Perfect. So here now I'm going to write my third class and my third class function, and this is going to inherit the first class and also the second class. Okay, so I'm coming here, I am commenting this as derived class, and my derived class is going to be named as third, and this is going to inherit the publicly second class and also the publicly the first class. Okay, so in here I can write my third class's function, and it is going to be public. Okay, so this is not going to return anything. As always, I am writing void the third class function and my parentheses, my curly braces, and it here too I'm going to write only something to the screen, and which is going to be same. I am belong to third class. Okay, so I'm putting end line symbol here. Okay, so perfect, we are ready to write our main function. In this main function we are going to see that what we can do with those classes. Okay, so I'm writing int main and my curly braces. As always, I'm writing get character and return 0, not to forget them later. Okay, so now I'm going to create 3 objects from my 3 classes. Okay, first things first, the first class is creating first object, and the second class is creating second object, and the third class is creating third object. Okay, so my objects are named as first, second, and third, just like as their class names. Okay, the first, second, and third. Okay, so in here I need to see that what I can do with first object. Okay, I need to see that these first objects can reach where. Okay, I'm writing first, and when I hit the dot operator, I'm able to see that this first object can only use the first class function, which is only defined in the first class. Okay, so I'm writing this, and tada. Okay, my second object is, let's see what she can do. When I hit the dot operator, I'm able to see that it is also, this is only can use the second class function, which is belong to second class. Okay, so I am typing this. Okay, so here is the tricky part, that is third function, third object is going to reach where. Okay, just to this, or just the third class, or just the all of them. Okay, so let's see what she can do. Okay, the third object is going to reach all of them. Okay, so I am able to manipulate all of the classes members or member functions with my third object. Okay, because just because this third object is created from the third class, and this third class is derived from first and second classes. Okay, which means that with this third object I am able to use this third classes member function, second classes member function, and also first classes member function. Okay, so I am typing this third dot second class function and third dot third class function. So when I hit the run, I am able to see that. Let's wait a second. Okay. So in here I am able to see that I am belong to first class, which came from this object function, and I am belong to second class, which came from second class function, and I am able to first, second, and third class together, which is came from my third object. Okay, so which means that if I am an object that is created from a class, and if that class is derived from some other classes, I am able to use that this class and the derived classes, the base classes. Okay, so if I am the third object and my class name is third, and if my class is derived from first and second classes, I am able to use these first, second, and third classes objects. Okay, so this is multiple inheritance. This is very basic example, but this is the key point. But I want to give you another example that is about multi-level inheritance. Okay, so this is very basic too. Let me give you the diagram. So we are going to we are going to change some of our code lines. Okay, so in here almost we are going to use the same example. Okay, so in here too we have the first class, the second class, and the third class with the same functions that is belong to previous example. Okay, so only difference is in this example the second class is going to inherit first class, and the third class is going to inherit the second class, which means third class is inheriting second class, also the first class, but this is, another kind of inheritance, since the third class is not inheriting the first class directly. Okay, so I am going to change something in the code, which is, if when I creating my second class, if I type this public first, as you remember, now we derive our second class from the first class, which means that if I am an object from the second class, I am able to use the second class's function and also the first class's function. So since this is a derived class, we can change this to derived class. Okay, so in the third class, this third class is also a derived class, but since the second class is deriving first class, derived from first class, so now it is not for me to necessary to write public first class. Okay, so I am deleting this, and directly my third class derived from the second class, which second class is derived from the first class. So I have only one base class now, which is first class, and I have two derived classes, which is second and third classes. Okay, so now I am comment out this for a second. Okay, so now I am going to use my objects again. If I want to see what I can do my objects again, I am putting a dot operator in here, and I am waiting to see what I can do with my first object. Okay, so I am putting dot operator, and again I am only able to use first class function. So which is why the first class is the base class and it is not inheriting anything, and the only member function it has is the first class function. So I am typing first class function, and it's turned my second object. Okay, when I hit the dot operator, I am able to see first class and second class, which means which is why my second class has a function that is named a second class function. It is normal for me to use it, and I am able to use first class's function just because my second function is derived from the first class too. Okay, my second class is derived from first class too. Okay, so I am able to use the first class function, and with the second object I am able to use the second class function. So in the third object nothing is changed, just because it is not different that if you are inheriting these second and first classes together or separately, which means if I inherit my second class from the first class and my third class from the second class, automatically I am creating my third class from the second class and also from the first class. Okay, so when I hit the dot operator, I am waiting to see the I need to be able to use all of the function that is created in this project. Okay, so I am hitting dot operator, and you see I am able to see all of them. Okay, so I am writing first class function, and the third dot second class function, and the third dot third class function. Okay, that's it. Nothing is changed for the third class function, but the one thing is changed for second object. Okay, so from now on I am able to use the first class function with the second object too. Okay, I am hitting the run, and I am waiting for I am belong to first class. This came from here, which caused by the first object, and I am belong to first class, and also from the second class, which came from here, which caused by the second object. Okay, so here is nothing different. As you remember, I already said that I am belong to first class, second class, and also the third class came from here. Okay, so This is type of another inheritance. Okay, so this is not that important. You cannot able to see these lots of places because this is a dangerous area, but I want to give you the information about this. Okay, so I hope you like the example. So see you in the next lecture.